destiny is my connection now. I feel it in my soul. It's beyond the reach of most mere mortals. Ain't gonna stand. So remember, no surrender. Might be timing moment. I will stand up, overcome my path. This indifference to the end. Everything's forever. No surrender. Now or never. My last stand.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and Technicolor in between. We are live from Dallas, Texas to bring you the best of professional wrestling in this or any other decade to follow. We are honored to bring you this upcoming action live on a Thursday night on the Virtual Wrestling Network. My name is Apollo Lopez, and with me is my broadcast colleague, Henry Harlan.
Hey yo everybody, coming to you from the Lone Star State here to bring you Thursday Adrenaline here tonight. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Virtual Wrestling Network to stay in tune with future events.
Alright, thank you, Henry. Let's get right into action and break down the matches of tonight's card. We have Bureau's actions in the women's division tonight. A potential preview leading into the women's elimination chamber at Sinister Intent. The team of Ray and Bat Amy goes head-to-head with your current Women's World Champion Cody Hale and the protege, Scar Hendricks. We also have Inertia's Damon Grimm and the newest recruit of Jack Strider's Genesis, Austin Vera.
He is sporting a whole new look and a whole new attitude, but will it be enough to secure a win for Genesis?
Our United States champion, the world, Angelo, has set the stipulations for James Frost here tonight in Dallas, who will be at the opposite corner when James Frost faces his Poison. And we have women's action as Camila Domingo goes one-on-one with Dulce Picante, and it appears that Primetime is at ringside.
Whoa, don't you mean Rogelio?
Well, we'll see if Rogelio will be the difference maker that Dulce needs. Johnny Osaka goes one-on-one against the man who interrupted his match against Jay Fontaine on the previous Blitz. Will Osaka secure the win, or will Ragnarok carve out his momentum towards match shorts? And in our main event, the Titan, Jack Strider, the inevitable Trey Mercer, both competitors of the men's elimination chamber collide for momentum going into Sinister Intent.
Man, it is meat on meat action, and I can't wait to see this pop off here tonight.
And speaking of Strider, he's already in the ring with Austin Zero. Dallas is welcoming him with a chorus of boos.
Man.
You hear that, Austin? Just listen. You see, that right there, all of those sad, pathetic little people desperate to get under our skin, take a good look at them. You see, that is fear pretending to be anger. They can boo men like us as much as they want, but it's not going to change a damn thing. Because now I am officially one step closer to what they fear most. And that is me regaining the World Heavyweight Championship that I should have never lost in the first place. At Dead Man's Hand, I finally did what I said I would do. I defeated the biggest hypocrite that I have ever met in the main event for the whole world to see, and I became the SWW World Heavyweight Champion. But just a few minutes later, I was robbed of savoring that moment that I had waited years to enjoy. All because that parasite with a briefcase, Thane Blackwood, he just wouldn't stay down and out where he belonged. No, he had to take the coward's route, and now we have to call him champion? Give me a break. He knows that this is all a joke, Just some silly little fantasy the poor kid gets to live out before reality puts him out of his misery. And you want to be mad at me or trying to speed up the process? Hell, you people should be thanking me. But no. After he stacks the deck against me so I don't have a fair chance to get my title back, you all look at him like he's the hero. You really think so, huh? Please. Cheering men like him, all that tells me that I have been right all along.
Very convenient. He leaves out the part where he snuck his way back in.
You people let yourselves buy into the lies that his so-called mentor has spread through the years. Yeah, that's right. You idiots fell for Shan's family man with a changed heart act so damn quick that he seemed to forget what he truly was, what he truly is. And who he really is why Genesis stands before today. Genesis was never about friendship. It was about loyalty. Genesis is about efficiency. It is about the natural order. It is about evolution through survival. And if you can't survive me, then you were never built to stand beside me in the first place. And if you look at the field of competitors, I am the only man who has competed in that structure. That's why I walk back into the chamber. History will correct itself. One by one, pod by pod, body by body, they will all fall. And when it's over, the Titan stands at the top of the mountain again. Now then, Austin, let's show these people what you're truly capable of.
Oh, and wait a minute! Gannon Silvera has had enough of Jack Strider's,
The Gate City God is here in Dallas.
and he's already marching forward to Jack Strider. We're wasting no time with this action right here.
All right, that's it. Cut the damn music. Strider, I don't know who approved you holding a microphone tonight, but I promise, if you don't shut the hell up, there's going to be another massacre in Texas here tonight.
Oh no, Austin! I'm shaking! Help! That's rich. I can actually be afraid of a fraud like you, Shannon. In case you forgot, the last time you stood across from me, I took everything from you. And soon enough, I get to do it again. Inside the elimination chamber.
Give it a rest. I swear, every time you grab a mic, the IQ of the entire arena drops 20 points. Now let's skip to the point. I'm not going to stand here and pretend I'm some saint. I've done things in this business in my life I'm never going to be proud of. Things I still got to live with every single day. But after everything you've done these last few months, you got a hell of a lot of nerve talking about survival of the fittest. Because you know when it came down to the two of us, you never survived me. You just escaped me. Because if you didn't have that roided up bitch Bruno in your corner, you never would have stolen my championship in the first place. The Strider I knew never needed any help getting the job done. Whatever happened to making everyone pay your dues, huh? What now, you just hide behind your little Genesis flunkies to cover your ass whenever you're doomed? Then replace them with a new model before the walls close in?
Whoa. Slow your roll there, D-City Frog. Now look, I'm gonna need you to keep yourself out of the ring ahead of my match. Wouldn't want to cause a scene and have you get hurt right before Sinister Intent. Is that okay with you, former chump?
You better butt out of this, Junior. You may not be one of mine, but I'm sure Xerxes wouldn't mind me beating a little common sense into you for aligning with this walking midlife crisis. In case you forgot, I already muzzled that little mutt of yours, Argus. So please do something, kid, so I can dig another grave on my way to New Orleans. If you want to see the old me, I can grant you that wish. And it's getting easier day by day, boys, so just try me. Because I will go through whoever I need to in order to get back the VWN World Heavyweight Championship.
You see, Silvera, That's where you're wrong. You would think just because you're willing to get violent, that's suddenly, what, you're guaranteed to win against me? I already proved that I'm better than you when we had rules in the match. You really want me to prove it again, this time without rules?
Oh, get real, Strider. As long as I've known you, all you've proven is when the stakes are high, you fall short of the finish line against me when you don't have any backup.
Oh, really? Well, what about your backup, Shannon? Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. He's too busy walking around holding my World Heavyweight Championship. All because Vail had to play favorites and rig the game against us in Vegas. You know what? I expected Vail had it in me from the very beginning. But Thane, your prized pupil, to hide his health status and decision to cash in, even from you? I mean, I'll admit it. I certainly didn't expect him to return so quickly. But you having no clue what his actual condition was, after all the phone calls, and after all the visits, and after all you've done for him, that's pretty damn low if you ask me. But I guess you know what they say. Like teacher, like student. I wonder what else he has planned for you next.
Strider, if you're trying to turn Thane against me, it's not gonna work. When it comes to gunning for the heavyweight championship, him and I both know only one man can hold that title. It doesn't matter which one of us has it, so I'm proud of the man Thane has become. But I still have a lot of unanswered questions when it comes to that championship, and if I gotta go through hell itself to get it back, then by God, I'll do it. And if it's gotta be against one of my own, then so be it.
Unanswered questions? Don't lie to me, Shannon. You say you can put your feelings aside with Thane to get the job done, but the last time you did that, you took his first opportunity to gun for the world title, and who did it all work out for? In every situation, in every negotiation, in every match, who do you make sure works out above all else, huh? That's why for the Elimination Chamber, this Elimination Chamber is not just another match to me. For me, it's home field advantage. I know the chains. I know the steel. I know the peg that crawls into a man's lungs when those pod doors open. The tale's old as time. The strong ascend, and the weak get erased. And once the doors lock behind us, that's when you, those other three victims-to-be, and your little precious champ that could, are gonna realize there's nowhere left to run and hide. And for those too ignorant to accept that fact, that's just too damn bad, because tonight Genesis stakes their claim to the future of VWN. Because in just a few short minutes, Austin Zero is going to prove why he's leagues ahead of the competition Vail has lying around here. And then after tonight, when I win in the main event on Adrenaline, I'm going to further cement my path to becoming World Heavyweight Champion once again. And this time when I do, everyone is going to fall in line. Even you.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yo, Dallas is popping off for Trey Mercer.
Say it's inevitable. Well, he's right here.
Now wait just a damn minute. I know you two love to jump the gun all the time, but I know we ain't trying to check the scoreboard before the bell rings, are we? Especially you, Jack. Because if we want to talk wins and losses, your record's looking about 50-50 while going on 50, all right? But let's face it, I get you're more of a brain half full kind of person, but I know it's never out of sight, out of mind when it comes to you, Strider. Not when it comes to your boy Silvera. Still, that don't even explain where in the hell you get the idea you finna beat me a day in your life. Let alone tonight, bruh.
Oh, pipe down, Mercer. Nobody asked you to come out here. I already said I was going to deal with you later tonight. Unless you're still a bit confused after Silvera nearly took off your head back on the verge.
No, Jack. The one that's confused out here right now is you. Because lately, every time you open your mouth, the story seems to change. One week you're a conqueror, the next you're a victim, and now suddenly you're a prophet out here telling everyone and their mama what the status quo finna be when you're back in charge, huh? How we all better fall in line, right? Bro, let's get real for a second. Cause Strider, all this talk about evolution and the natural order, it all might sound nice and intimidating, right? But everybody knows exactly what kind of game you running. Because tonight, I'm calling your bluff, Nostradamus, because this is...
Well, let me guess. Because this is my world of hurt. Huh, Trey. God, Shredder, you were so right. So right. This main roster is so predictable.
Boy, who the hell you calling Trey? You getting way too much dip on your chip right now, boy. I know you thinking you hit the lotto after getting called up from Rush, but as far as you concerned, little man, my full name is still The End Coach. And don't you see that grown folk talking right now? Ain't you ever heard speak when spoken to? Or has old man Logan here not gotten that far in the scout handbook? Now look, this little fireside chat of ours is gonna go one of two ways. Either you fall back or you fall down. So choose wisely, Playboy, because I know which one I want you to pick. Let me hear you predict that shit.
Whoa. At ease, Austin. It's all right. It's all right. You see here, this right here, this is exactly why I keep you around. Everybody talks tougher when there's an audience. Everybody gets a little taller when people start singing their name. But look, I'll give you this, Mercer. You've got confidence. You got timing. And hell, you've got charisma. And for a man still wet behind the ears in this business, you've learned how to carry yourself pretty damn well. I'll give you that much. But see, that also lies the problem. You mistake momentum for mastery. You got what? 9 years under your belt? And you know what? You should wear them proudly. But me? Try 20. 20 years of scars. 20 years of mileage you haven't even survived yet. 20 years of funerals for careers that swore they were next. That being said, Bruno and I have been watching you. And believe me, if you've earned Bruno's attention, that means something. Says if you ask him, you might be as dangerous as Argus. Hell, maybe you are. But dangerous doesn't always equal legendary. Even a wildfire burns itself out eventually. So I hope you're enjoying this little run of yours, Mercer. Take it all in while you can. But after tonight, it won't last long. Wow, I'm actually impressed. Clearly Dallas loves him some coach. Oh, speaking of coaching, hey, how's Catch-22 doing? Actually, tell me, when was the last time you did a head count at the Gridiron, huh?
Hey, partner, don't you be threatening my camp around me.
What? No, I'm not making any threats, Mercer. I just want to know if you've checked in with your old students lately. Oh, Sheldon sends his regards, by the way.
Strider, you disrespectful motherfucker.
Trey, don't listen to him, man. He's playing you. You know what's at stake tonight.
So what, I'm just supposed to stand here and let him talk about my student as if he should be proud of stealing him?
And why wouldn't I be proud of him? After all, Coach, he was the prodigy, correct? One of your star pupils, right? Your student, your responsibility. And what did you do? You got him tangled up in your business with Cayman Blanco Jr., your enemy, not his. So much potential being held back by your shadow. But in Genesis, we don't shield talent. We reveal the truth. And the truth is, Mercer, just like Austin, Sheldon saw in me exactly what you couldn't give him. protection, opportunity, and greatness. Things men like you and Shannon don't truly understand. And I mean, how could you teach it? You know what's funny? You both call yourselves good coaches. But all it took was one conversation with these two to convince them on what they were bound to learn sooner or later. And that's that legends aren't built hiding behind lists and plans that'll get them nowhere. They are made by crushing the dreams of any fool dumb enough to think they have a chance standing in our way. On second thought, maybe I should take another trip to the PC one day and see who else needs some proper guidance.
Like hell you will. Messing with me is one damn thing, but you better leave my students out of this, Jack.
Trey, dog, stop! Stop. Strider is just all talk. Do not let him get in your head right now, man.
Let him try. He gonna end up with my foot up his ass if he keep on talking.
As much as I'd love to see that, Trey, you know that you can't solve this by laying hands on him before your match. Think for a second, man. Is decking him now worth you losing a spot in the chamber?
Wait, you for real? You, of all people, are telling me to back off Strider? Wait, this the Twilight Zone or something? Why does any of this matter to you anyway?
It matters because I'm trying to keep you from doing something you might regret.
I never asked you to watch my back now, did I? I can handle myself just fine, Shannon. Now, out the damn
Dude,
way.
I'm just trying to stop you from making a mistake and ruining an opportunity you may not have the shot at again, Trey. You need all the momentum you can get. You really want to squander it all for him?
Hold up. Wait. What you mean by squander? What exactly are you trying to say, man?
Trey, I see the look in your eye, man. I didn't mean anything by it. I just...
Really? You just what? Because to me it sounds like you're underestimating me too. That's crazy. Because the last time I checked, I wasn't the only one who donated blood to the canvas back in Detroit that night. All this time, huh? You think you better than me off of one night, huh? Thinking old coaches is gonna be fine playing second fiddle to Mr. Gate City back around here once he gets what he wants.
Come on, man. You know it ain't like that at all.
Then what is it then?
Jeez, Mercer, can you just take a hint? Shannon wants to keep this to world champion related business, and the last time I checked, you've never been a world champion. Probably never will be at this rate. That means right now, you are a bit out of your depth, young boy. So how about you run along and get ready for your beating later tonight?
Strider, you bastard. I never said any of that.
Yeah, well, I figured I would save us both from hearing you lie through your teeth again.
I can't stand you. You know what? You're gonna finally get what's coming to you. I'm gonna knock
stop
your
trying
ass
to tell
so
me to get
silly,
over it.
I'm gonna
You know
take
damn well I'm not
everything
gonna
you
get
got.
over it.
You
You
never
deserve
gonna
everything
wish you
you
came
have
back
coming
to
to
this
you,
business
and
in
I
the
am
first
done
place.
by a
If it's
freaking
the
long
last
shot.
thing I do,
I
I'm
hope
gonna
you make it to
kill
the
your
chamber.
ass.
I
I
want to
swear
beat
to
you
God.
within an inch
Right,
of your...
that's a damn enough! I've done had it up to here, where each and every one of y'all disrespecting me to my face, acting like I'm some damn rookie that just made it to the big leagues, like I'm fortunate and lucky to be here. You must not know about me, because I didn't come this far just to make it this far, alright? I know I haven't won a world championship yet, but I also know I ain't ever asked you to worry about me and mine, partner. What's meant for me ain't got no deadline on it. Only thing that matters to me is that I'm ready when that call comes in, and Strider, I bet you ain't ready for them to pick up the phone. I already said I'm gonna get mines one day. Best believe that. That's why it's sinister intent when the lights are at their brightest. I'm not holding back for a second. I'm not letting up for a moment, because this is my time. I know from the very bottom of my soul, I need to be the standard bearer for this company. And that means if I gotta go through hell and high water to make it happen, best believe, Captain, I'm gonna gladly dog walk your punk ass all the way down just to get some shit popping. So don't you ever, and I mean ever, talk like you outrank me. All my life, jackasses like you love to talk about what I don't know or what I'm not gonna be, just so they can feel better about themselves, right? But let me break down what I do know. I know a little something about having a thorn in your side. Someone wanting to taint everything that you've worked for. Someone I thought was my friend once upon a time. Now, I would love to skip down memory lane, but right now, he's standing in the way of me achieving my legacy. And I can't afford to let him try to stop me when I'm this close to the finish line again. So come Sinister Intent, when we're all locked inside that elimination chamber, I'll deal with him. I'll deal with you. I'll deal with you. And then I'm gonna walk out of NOLA with my hand held high above the sky as the new VWN World Heavyweight Champion. Do I have a witness?
Dallas is loving what the coach, Trey Mercer, is preaching.
I think you do have a witness, Mr. Mercer.
Cute speech. That's if you can even make it to Sinister after tonight.
Now that one sounded an awful lot like a threat. I'm getting real sick of your ant-looking ass talking out the side of your neck. So you finna act on any of this? Or you just gonna keep running your mouth? What is gonna be then, Jack? Tell me.
All right. Break it up. That's quite enough out of you all. Lord have mercy, I can't leave my eye off the screen for 5 minutes before you lunatics attempt to set the place on fire. We are on a schedule, gentlemen, and this little round table of yours is cutting into it quite heavily. Now, I know the tensions are bubbling high the closer we get to Sinister Intent, but by no means does that permit you to fly off the handle on one another before we make it to our destination in order to give yourself some sort of advantage heading in. So I would advise you all, as well as your chamber opponents, to be on your P's and Q's before we arrive in New Orleans. I will not be embarrassed in my home state by a lackluster performance, all because none of you could rein it in and keep it professional until the bell rang. You all must be fixing for me to start dishing out some fines up and down this joint. Or better yet, I can save some money on airfare and get rid of a few punch tickets to our chamber matches,
Whoa. Hold on there, Vale. Relax. I'm allowed to accompany the talent that I represent to the ring. Since when was that a finable offense, am I right?
While I admire your wit, Mr. Strider, you certainly are pushing your luck with me the more you open your mouth. Remember, I am the sole commissioner around here. I could find you whenever I want to, Jack, and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Now, as much as I hate to admit my own shortcomings, the board tells me it's too late to rectify your sudden inclusion into the elimination chamber on such short notice. But that don't mean old Vale can't still shake things up once in a while. That's why right now, I'm adding a special stipulation onto your match against Mr. Mercer here tonight. The winner of tonight's main event will automatically receive a special advantage at Sinister Intent. The right to be the final entrant in the Elimination Chamber for the VWN World Heavyweight Championship. And as for the unfortunate loser tonight, they automatically draw the short straw and immediately become one of the first two men to start the match off. That sweeten things up for you, gentlemen? Now then, as far as you both and Mr. Silvera are concerned, I'm gonna need you all to head to the back immediately, because without further ado, we are kicking off Adrenaline in Dallas, Texas, right here, right now.
I can't believe it! Henry, did you hear that?
I heard that well and clear.
This is a game changer going into Sinister Intent. The winner will get the final entrance of the Elimination Chamber, and whoever loses against Trey and Strider will be the first one to appear.
Dude, so we'll be coming up with an opener.
Introducing his opponent, from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing 232 pounds,
Damon Grimm, representing Inertia, coming in as our opening contest gets underway. I'm still in shock by the big news announcement that Jebediah Bell has announced earlier today.
I know, this is quite a shocker, to be honest. And I'm just trying to pick up to where I left off, but here we are. Got Damon Grimm, one of Inertia, coming in against the newcomer here onto the main roster, Austin Zero.
All right, it's time to put our game faces on as we get our opening contest underway, and we go in with a lockup between Austin Zero and Damon Grimm, and Austin goes in for the waistlock. He's got Damon Grimm secured in that waistlock just so far, and lifting up into a nice, beautiful mat return.
Austin Zero clearly having the height advantage, the reach advantage, way much bigger in size than the Damon. Oh my goodness. The Damon, a veteran.
Missing that basement dropkick is Austin Zero. Damon had that scouted right away, and now it looks like Damon is pressing Austin Zero right into the corner, and Darnell needs to get in between these two. And it looks like he's having a hard time getting out of it. And
oh my goodness.
Into a stomp into the midsection.
Austin doing everything in his power to prove himself up into the main roster. Oh my goodness, going a little bit back and forth.
Austin coming in with a chip on his shoulder, especially coming in, aligning himself with Jack Strider.
And to think that it all started. No. Had to remove a key piece of Genesis in order to come up with Austin Zero. And Austin, this is a new side we've seen of him. I've never seen him like this before.
Definitely different from how he appeared back in the Rush Performance Center, into the vicious chop, cutting away on Damon Grimm and just throwing the birds and telling him exactly how he feels about him. Stop after stop after stop is Austin Zero, and Austin firing up, and Dallas is just laying into him with all these boos. Damon Grimm kicks his way out of the corner. Irish whips right back into that same very corner. Clotheslines. A seated senton maneuvers out of the way. Austin Zero going in for it. It looks like a springboard clothesline, and now suicide dive.
Austin coming in with the hustle to get up back from that and just go on the pounce against Damon.
My God, Henry, this opening contest is already it's already on fire. Here we go for another springboard. European uppercut. My God. They're going for their cover.
Elevation.
Our first cover of tonight, and Damon Grimm comes out with a 2 count.
Match slowing down a bit, and Damon getting up.
Oh my goodness. Big boost. My God.
Oh, but Austin Zero going to back up to the corner. Oh my goodness.
Into a running basement forearm smash. Directly impacting right across the face of Damon. And now Austin Zero with a devastating dragon sleeper right into the corner.
Got that stitched in. Oh, Damon's feeling it.
He might not know.
Already looking for.
He might not be aware of where his body is to get out of this maneuver, but no, he rolls right out of it into a stomp to the back of Austin Zero. And clothesline takes down Austin Zero.
Both men been going back and forth into this contest. No clear winner, it seems so far. And oh my goodness!
Damon with the cover now this time. And Austin Zero comes out with the 2 counts. Damon on top of Austin.
Goodness.
And Damon firing up out of nowhere. What a boost by Damon Grimm into a seated senton.
And oh no, Apollo, we might be already seeing the Strawberry Jam coming out of Austin.
And Austin's already up to his feet. No, chop it blocked by Damon Grimm, and now he goes in for the clothesline. What a bizarre scenario. We have Damon Grimm of Inertia being cheered here in Dallas. When has that ever been a case?
I mean, it's the case right now when you're going up against a man like Austin Zero, aligning himself with a man like Jack Strider.
We'll be willing to pick any hero that goes up against the Strider and Genesis, and it looks like Damon might be that hero, but no, we gotta, oh my God, throws him right into the mat with a running tackle into multiple mounted punches into the face of Damon Grimm. And no, a surprise roll-up. Another 2 count by Austin 0. And Damon going for a stretch right in the center of the ring. And Darnell, laying down more punishment.
Stretch an abdominal. Oh my goodness.
Stretching the midsection, and now we're going into another maneuver, into a Boston Crab. And 0, he's where his position is. He's trying to fight his way to the ropes.
He's got that quite stitch in, but Austin, he's crawling. He's trying to reach it.
And Austin maneuvers his way out of the Boston Crab and kicks Damon Grimm right off of him. Austin going for an interesting maneuver into a Boston Crab of his own. My God! Baseball slides underneath Damon's legs, and he maneuvers into the submission hold.
Incredible flexibility from Austin. I didn't even realize until it happened.
Damon with his free leg kicks Austin 0 right off of him, and you can see the damage on top of both of these competitors as both their bodies are been grounded into meat, bruised meat. Look at that with that power bomb right in the center of the ring. Another 2 counts.
Both competitors out here looking like braised beef out here.
Austin making sure he's getting that.
Oh, with the Lutez press.
Wasting no time, pouncing onto Damon and throwing more mountain punches right into the face of Damon Grimm. And busts the forehead of the inertia member. And more brutal shots to the back of the head.
The brutality of Austin, but when you think about it, when you have a man like Jack Strider in your ear 24/7, you be having these thoughts. You be having thoughts like, I need to punch somebody. I need to hit somebody. I need to bring this aggression out towards somebody.
That is the philosophy of Genesis. Just nothing but brutality, but it looks like we got him for another surprise roll-up. We get switched over by Austin 0. And another 2 counts.
Goodness.
These two have been going at it. Pinfall after pinfall.
Oh my
God. A spinning. I can't even keep up with this match, Henry.
Either way, his neck almost got crumpled.
Crushed by his knee. And no, we go into a stop right into the shoulders.
Going back into the cover. Austin getting frustrated. The count. He's thinking, what is I got to do to take down Damon Grimm?
Austin decided to be methodical and picking apart a limb of Damon. And it looks like he has chosen his limb being the left leg. And now we go into going right into a sleeper hold as we lift him up from the deadlift. And it's locked in.
And Apollo, it feels like the more these men get bruised, the more they get brutal in this match. It's getting nasty. The amount of hits to their body, like how much can they be taking at this point?
When the taste of iron hits your tongue, desperation is soon to follow. And is Dallas
be looking for here?
Dallas is looking as Damon eyes his opponent and goes into a suicide dive out in the corner. Goes onto the barricade, into a split.
Oh my goodness.
Dallas is loving what we're seeing. I'm loving what we're seeing. What an opening contest.
I agree so, man. This is insane. If this is what we have in store for this night, please, don't let it end here.
Oh, Austin with the clothesline, feints a chop, and goes for the multiple striking maneuvers. Rolling forearm right into the face of Damon. And Austin brings Damon back to his feet. Chucks him right into the corner. Lifts him up to the top turnbuckle. And now, Austin, what do we have planned here? Whatever it is, it cannot be good. Beautiful suplex. And a 2 count, 2.9 from Damon Grimm. I agree.
I thought
This is awesome. And surprise roll up by Damon Grimm.
Oh my goodness. God, just look at the back of Damon Grimm. Oh my goodness.
It looks like hamburger meat. And so is his chest. Look at that. Both these guys looking like they came out of a war. And it's still not over yet. With Austin breaking out of the submission hold, throwing a devastating punch right into the sternum of Damon Grimm. And now Austin throwing out some hands to the inertia member. Devastating!
Oh my goodness.
Devastating.
With no remorse for human life.
What do we need to do to put away either competitor in this match? Austin.
I don't know at this point.
Oh,
but Darnell.
Tosses him into Darnell, but Damon fires out of the way, and now we're shooting at each other. We're throwing heavy haymakers at each other right now, and Damon is looking for another one.
Apollo, and we're going into a battle of fisticuffs, and Damon wants more. He wants more from Austin.
When you match each other's crazy, we're gonna throw some heavy hitters at each other.
We going band for band. We going crazy for crazy here tonight. Oh my goodness. I can't fight.
And Damon fights a way out of the hockey fight into a beautiful side slam. And Austin kicks out of it.
All I know is
going to top rope.
they're going to be feeling this later tonight.
Beautiful splash right in the center of the ring. And Austin with a 2.9. You gotta respect the resilience of Austin Zero. He can dish out the brutality, and he can also take it. This is precisely why Jack Strider had eyed him back in the Performance Center. And Damon
just a natural pick.
Decided to pick a limb, and he's decided to choose the right arm of Austin Zero. And Austin, with his left knee, fires a way out of this. Strike after strike after strike.
Goodness. Damon does not how to answer. Oh my God.
Irish whip into the corner. Austin Zero running in with the clothesline. Goes into the corner one more time, running in for another clothesline. And now Damon, dazed, but no, catches the counter. And now Austin with a count of his own. We're gonna go one more time. Both these men are exhausted. Both these men are tired from this grueling match, and we're firing shot after shot at each other. Who has what it takes to throw the one punch that would knock them down for good? Austin with the counter. Damon with the counter.
Back and forth. My goodness!
And now a series of well-placed strikes. Austin puts down Damon right into the mat. And he's called for him to get on his feet, precisely for a kill shot.
Up. Oh my god! Oh my goodness!
And now torture rack into a blue thunder bomb. And the king cow.
It's not enough. Austin hyping himself up.
Running takedown, goes into multiple mountain punches. Austin Zero. He's scouting.
He said it's time.
Oh my goodness. Right in the back.
To the back of the neck. And this Dallas crowd not liking Austin one bit, not one iota bit.
Now Austin lifts him into what looks to be a spinning on Prettier. My God!
Going into the cover.
And Austin secures the win for Genesis.
What a brutal, bloody opener of a match we have tonight.
What a brutal contest to set the tone for the rest of this adrenaline. Austin Zero may be a made man under the guidance of Jack Strider. But now we take it to the back and we'll return to action very shortly.
Thanks, fellas. I'll take it from here. Joining me now is one of the most polarizing women in VWN, following the shocking events at Dead Man's Hand and the violent retaliation we witnessed. Folks, please welcome Lilia Baranova. Lilia, thank you for being here.
Da.
I want to talk about Dead Man's Hand. Everybody saw Shelly Oliver turn on you. Everybody saw the aftermath physically, but mentally, emotionally, I don't think people fully understand what that night did to you. To start, how bad exactly is your injury?
Whole left side of my face was broken. Orbital bone fractured. Even lost one of my perfect teeth. Now every morning I wake up, all I feel is pain.
And Shelly's attack caused all of that? Correct me if I'm wrong, I thought it was the golden trigger from Amber Reed that was the direct cause of your injury.
Da. And whose fault was it I was left to fend for myself against Amber and Cody?
All right, next question. You and Shelly were best friends. At one point inseparable. However, there seems to be a bit of elbow shoving between the two of you when it came to the spotlight. And during this, it appears a lot of fans have sympathized with Shelly after what exactly broke down between you two that night.
Of course they did. People love Shelly. Poor little Shelly.
Well, fan support for Shelly seems to be rooted from them noticing your behavior and mistreatment before Dead Man's Hand. And some say that's what pushed Shelly to her breaking point. Do you believe that she may be even a bit justified when you look at it from that aspect?
Justified? For what? Because I was better than her? Because she could not handle pressure when it mattered most? Little Shelly will smile for cameras, cry for fans. But Shelly is selfish. She wants spotlight all for herself, but isn't willing to do the hard work. Oh, but it's my fault, da? I deserve this?
I'm just asking the questions many people are asking.
I took that stupid little farm girl under my wing, and she repaid me by throwing me to wolves. And now the same people who cheered while I was being maimed celebrate her like she's some kind of hero. Idioti!
Well, Lilia, your actions after returning certainly do not help public opinion. I've spoken with some of our medical staff, and they've gone on record to say that your return was a bit premature and you don't appear to be at 100%.
Oh, now you pretend to care about my physical well-being when you can use it against me. Look at me! My face is ruined! My beauty shattered! Now I can't even look myself in mirror without thinking about what she did to me. And all these people chant her name like she saved Division. No, she makes Division worse. Naive.
Lilia, please take a breath.
No! I should have been face of this division already. Shelly knew it. That is why she betrayed me. She was afraid. She saw me taking her place.
But your response on Blitz put Shelly Oliver out of action indefinitely.
Good. Little bitch got what she deserved. She wanted war? Fine. Now she is on shelf, and I take over women's division on my own. No partner, no friends, no sistra, just me.
You sound rather confident in what lies ahead. But tell me, what's to stop Shelly from coming back and enacting vengeance on you in a similar fashion?
I want her to try. I want to know I'm... How do you Americans say it? Living rent-free in her head. I want to know she's consumed with me in the same way I've been consumed with her since Dead Man's Hand. Shelly robbed me of my beauty, and I will not be free of her until I've paid her back in kind. Even if it means picking her apart, piece by bloody piece, until there is nothing left to remember.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Lilia Baranova may believe that she's the victim in all of this. But I think the rest of the world sees something very different.
Dad! Comet! I was this close to getting the winner's purse tonight. Could have got you some new boots, big fella. You already outgrew the last pair we bought you, and those weren't cheap. Oh, these no good, plucky Genesis bastards. Better luck next time. If there is a next time.
Oh man, Damon, this is bad. This is real bad. I can't believe this. It feels like we've been hit by a thunderbolt and just left laying in the crater. Our boy's gone, Damon. Just snatched right out from under us by that smug swamp lizard. He done dragged him off like a trophy bass. Now he's got the kid shining his shoes, fluffing his pillows, probably fanning them with a palm leaf while he counts his blood money. This just ain't right, man.
Okay. We're doing this now. All right. Look, boss. I hate being the guy pouring coffee on the campfire, but Primetime kind of walked himself into that bear trap. You know? Now, don't get me wrong. I like the kid. His stubborn optimism almost made me, in my daily avalanche of paperwork, feel tolerable. But I read the contract he signed. Twice. No dice. Foolproof. She's surprised it came and went into this much detail for a nut like Primetime, though. Regardless, we really can't keep beating ourselves up about this.
I know. It's just, we spent all that time thinking that Primetime was nothing but a thorn in our sides, but the kid stepped up when it mattered. He fought for Moonbeam. He fought for you and me and old Ben here. Now he's stuck serving that cold-blooded, city-slicking gator like some kind of royal court jester. If I knew it was going to end up like this, I would have done something to lend him a hand out there.
Silas, just stop. Just stop. You're not doing this to yourself tonight. The kid made his choice, and who knows what kind of shenanigans Cayman would have said if you did get involved. I mean, we could have been saying goodbye to you both. If there's one thing I'll commend Mr. Blanco on, his lawyers sure can craft an ironclad contract.
Oh, Damo, I don't want to hear nothing about your predilections for fine print. We gotta think about how we can rescue Primetime before he thinks we abandon him. I sure hope he's all right.
All right, okay. But respectfully, boss, my job, my JOB, you know what that is? It's not about saving Primetime. My job is keeping inertia from falling under. And when Primetime lost, we lost on our only shot at getting above water. After all, Moonbeam's bills didn't just magically disappear. The travel costs didn't just up and vanish into smoke. And Ben's appetite isn't helping us keep food on the table. Look at him. He's huge. You know what's bigger? The amount of zeros at the end of the grocery bill. Now, I'd love to take away time from all the spreadsheets and invoices to help our little liability out, but right now, I'm more concerned about dealing with the mess in front of us.
Well, shoot. Ah, Damon, you sure do have a way of wringing all the poetry out of a moment. But I reckon you ain't wrong. I mean, Primetime made his choice, same as the rest of us made ours. Still, Sure burns my soul picturing them carrying that Glitzy Gator's luggage like some kind of roadside bellhop. But you make a good point. We start coming apart at the seams now, then everything that boy tried to do out there just turns to dust.
Glad to hear it. Your wife's saying, because hope is free. But everything else around here sends me a bill.
Maybe the best thing I can do right now is to get this caravan rolling again. Maybe I need to steer myself back towards the Starlight title. Shoot, maybe even take a swing at the U.S. belt. Try and bring a little gold back to the compound. You know, a little bit of bonus, some more money out here. Pay Moonbeam's medical bills, get this stuff going, and give this whole family something to rally around.
See? Now that's a plan I can actually budget for. Win your own title, boss, and the funds will just keep rolling in. Prize money beats inspirational speeches every time. Besides, I'm sure Primetime wouldn't want you to worry about it. So, yeah, there it is. Go with that one. I like that plan. Good plan.
I'm not sure that boy even knows how to worry. Well, hey, I'm mighty glad we got you out of the house today. How you doing, big fella? Glad to hear it. We gotta try and get you out more often. Stretch your legs a bit more.
Yeah, just not too much. Took me 30 minutes, half an hour, to stop him from chasing some butterflies outside earlier. He may be like 7'4". He's way faster than he looks.
It just sounds like the big guy's getting a little antsy. Let's see if we can find a Whataburger on the way to the hospital before he crushes another door handle. Damo?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, boss?
Can you do me a favor?
Of course, boss. Anything. What you need?
Can you say it's prime time for me?
Excuse me, what?
Please, just one time. Just say it's prime time.
No, I'm not saying that, actually. I didn't plan on saying that at all. And never will.
Oh, come on now, just say it, will you?
No. Silas, no. I would do a lot of things for you, but there ain't a chance in hell I'm saying those words. All right, fine, Ben. If you're gonna look at me like that, I'll do it. All right? Here goes. It's prime time. Yay.
Dang it, I don't even know why I asked. It's not the same. Damn it, that settles it. I don't care what it takes. We gotta get that boy back.
Oh, come on! What happened to going for the Starlight title?
You know none of that gold means a damn thing without having the right people around to celebrate it. And primetime is our people.
Oh, you cannot be serious. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. Oh,
You gosh darn right I am. When it comes to protecting our family, I'm more serious than death or taxes.
Silas, I don't see any way we could help him right now. That contract was ironclad.
Well, what about Benny? Doesn't he get a say in this? Go on, Benny. Don't you think we need to go save prime time before it's too late? See? Benny agrees with me. Damn the contract for a second, Damo. Come on. You know if the sandal was on the other foot, he'd be right there thinking every which way to bring you back home where you belong, even if it killed him. And right now, he needs us.
Oh, damn it, boss. I hate it when your crazy sermons actually make sense. Moonbeam is going to skin us both alive for this, but fine. She'd find something else to skin me alive for, so whatever, alright, fine, whatever. We'll look into it. I'll go over that contract again, line by miserable line, see if there's even a sliver of daylight in it. But if this is going to work, you're the one who's got to deal with Cayman.
Oh, don't you worry about that, Damo. I got a plan. And one way or another, that Gator's gonna regret ever laying a finger on prime time. We're coming for you, buddy. Just hang tight. Silas is on the way.
I don't know how to react to that, but it looks like Silas is coming to the aid of primetime. I mean, Rogelio.
The following contest is set for
W fun.
one more. From Osaka, Japan, weighing 226 pounds, Johnny
Johnny Osaka making his way as Dallas welcomes into the adrenaline ring. And now looking to eye up a match against Ragnarok, who had cost him the match against Jay Fontaine on the previous Blitz, all to get a platform to send a message to Matt Short.
He's definitely looking to get some payback here tonight, here in Dallas, Texas.
Air detected. Leaving system 1. System 1 initiating Ragnarok.
his opponent from Nottingham, England, weighing 222 pounds.
It's time to log in and crash out. Ragnarok has made his way to Dallas looking for a fight, and he's answering the call that Johnny Osaka has laid out for him.
This man, Ragnarok, has been on a war path for the last couple of adrenaline blitzes, all to get his hands on Matt Short.
The same Matt Short who M-Bison him right onto the steel steps in that very ring. Ragnarok.
Very canvas.
And now Ragnarok is here. And we are on our way. Oh! A running,
oh my goodness!
A running form, right out of the gate. Ragnarok is not pulling any punches.
Out the gate. He can't stop, won't stop.
He is mentally focused at the task at hand, and his end goal is Matt Short, but in the way is Johnny Osaka. Ragnarok.
Unfortunately, Osaka is in the way of the warpath. Oh my goodness, a back rake.
Back rake to Johnny Osaka, and now a beautiful neck breaker as Johnny Osaka needs to pull himself up against the ropes here. Ragnarok with a devastating hot shot right into the outside.
In full control. By the way, he hasn't even taken off the vest. I want to point that out. He has not taken off the vest. He still has the hood on.
He is locked in from the very beginning. He is looking to get straight into the action here tonight. And folks, it looks like the action is coming to you right into the front row. My God!
I definitely will want to be in that view because holy moly. Ragnarok in full control. Live and living color.
And now go into a leg breaker as Ragnarok pulls it awkwardly, trying to disjoint the Ragnarok's hip. Johnny Osaka's hip. And now,
yeah, he's setting on that leg, just applying that pain. It's definitely going to get to Osaka.
Targeting a limb is Ragnarok, and now we are pulling in. We're wrenching the face of Johnny Osaka, and Johnny Osaka pulls himself out of the way just in time. Johnny.
And now he's going to apply some of his own leg work.
Both men, masters in the ring, looking to piece together and find parts to weaken. And now it looks like A devastating striking sequence has Ragnarok on the ropes. Johnny Osaka is laying into Ragnarok.
He's getting in that burst of energy. And oh my goodness, pull him back up to the corner.
We're chopping down the tree. That is Ragnarok with these devastating midsection kicks. And now Johnny Osaka with the drop kick to the corner into a super kick. Johnny Osaka, Irish whips Ragnarok
to the ropes.
Now Ragnarok.
Oh!
In the receiving end of a vicious sequence by Johnny Osaka. And now in position. Ragnarok kicks out just in time. Johnny Osaka brings Ragnarok back to his feet. Locks in. Now drags him all the way to the other side of the corner.
At the beginning, it was Ragnarok in control. Now Osaka's finding his groove in this match. Gonna put Ragnarok in a vicarious position. Oh my goodness.
Running drop kick right to the back of Ragnarok into a super kick as he,
oh my goodness,
as he lays onto the corner.
First applying a little bit of spinal damage with that drop kick, and then kicking him face first. My goodness.
Very precise as Johnny Osaka laying in the vicious strikes with it precisely where he needs to. And now we might be going for another round of it. Johnny Osaka is hyping up Dallas, going in for one more drop kick. Rebounds on the corner. Oh my God!
Oh my goodness! Face first. Good. Oh my goodness!
Johnny Osaka finding the will to pick out of that, to get a devastating pin. And now we're throwing chops and strikes. We're right into each other's face, throwing haymakers and chops.
Blonde Boy not ready to give up, but so is Ragnarok.
Ragnarok has Johnny Osaka right into the corner, going nowhere. And Ragnarok,
oh my goodness,
double pump strike right to the midsection, and now a single leg drop kick to Johnny Osaka.
That was nasty.
Ragnarok with a vicious edge throughout the entirety of this match into a beautiful suplex, Northern Light suplex, and a 2 count by Johnny Osaka.
That was a thing of beauty. Just came up with that beautiful plex. Just oh my goodness.
And now scouting out Johnny Osaka with a spinning shining wizard Insaguri. And a 2.9 by Johnny Osaka. And Ragnarok thought he had the match won.
Get up to Darnell's face. Darnell's almost in the hot seat. He stared him down.
Ragnarok can't lose focus in this match. He can't let his aggression take control of the entirety of this match. This is how Matt Short will definitely take an advantage against him throughout the entirety of his rivalry. And now Johnny Osaka with the pin.
You want to talk about somebody that plays with mind games, it's definitely Matt Short. You do not want to lose focus, especially going up against Johnny Osaka, Ragnarok.
Johnny Osaka reassuring with Darnell that was indeed a 2 count, and now pulling Johnny Osaka's neck right into the ropes, and no, Johnny Osaka makes his way into a single leg drop kick. The precision of that boot right in the face of Johnny Osaka.
It looked like it was in slow motion. Oh my god! Oh!
Johnny with a beautiful counter, and now into a jumping elbow drop. Ragnarok is rolling right out of the ring, trying to get some distance from Johnny Osaka. Johnny Osaka bouncing off the rope into a springboard suicide dive.
Oh my god!
A well done,
Johnny
well placed.
Osaka. Oh, he's not done yet. He's not done.
Meteor right from the barricade.
Just when you thought it was done, Osaka right back in control of this match.
Johnny Osaka with a frog splash from the top rope.
Right to the back, giving him some spinal damage.
And another kick out by Ragnarok. There is a bitterness in this match Ragnarok costing Johnny Osaka his match on Blitz, and now they're looking to throw the heaviest shots at each other. And now Ragnarok chopping at the midsection of Johnny Osaka with that kick, and now throwing a massive forearm right to the back of Johnny Osaka, lifting him to the top turnbuckle.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness.
I don't like the looks of this, Henry.
Oh my God!
Avalanche back suplex from the top rope. And Dallas is loving this match. We may get another beautiful enzuigiri.
Oh, he's calling for the kill shot. Oh, he not done. He not done, Apollo.
Ragnarok going in for that glory special neck breaker.
And into the cover.
And it's over.
Sayonara. Sayonara.
Ragnarok with much needed momentum going in as he scouts out Matt Short. And Ragnarok wait, what's going on?
What in the? I can't see a thing.
The lights come back on and we see someone appearing from the entrance. It's Matt Short!
Oh goodness. This cannot be good.
We're not hiding behind screens. We're not hiding backstage. Matt Short is here to confront Ragnarok. Just as soon as Ragnarok pulls out that impressive victory against Johnny Osaka, he now steps out to meet him face to face.
As the lighting runs red through the arena, will this map be filled with red as well? But with these two, oh my goodness, and Darnell's trying to hold it back.
Let him go. That's right. Get out of here. If he wants to throw his career away right here, right now, that's his burden to carry. Matter of fact, let me make it easier for you, Rag.
Matt Short bringing out a light tube from underneath the ring.
You want revenge that bad? Then take me out right now. But let me remind you, when I told you, you lay one hand on me, or, for example, item, and our deal is off.
There's nothing I want more than to bash your head in and end you right here and right now. But that's what you'd want, yeah? So I'm not giving it to you. I'll play by your rules for now. And that sinister intent, not only do I get my revenge, I get my goddamn life back.
I'm sorry. Your life back? Give me a break, Rag. Have you learned anything from this? I took your life as you know it away from you at OTV. Look, no matter what you do to me at Sinister Intent, you don't get that back. And only when you learn that will you truly be able.
Shut the hell up! At On the Verge, you broke my jaw on those steps. I had my mouth wired shut for months. Couldn't say a word. It was agonizing. All I could do was listen and watch. I'm tired of listening. I'm tired of watching. I don't care if I'm not cleared for this. Leave it unsanctioned. And that sinister intent, I massacre the madness, and I take out Matt Short for good.
You know, it baffles me. You did all that listening. You did all of that listening, and it did you no good. You know, fine, Rag. Don't say I didn't try to help you.
Help me. Help me. What part of stomping my face apart wants to help me? No, I'm done with these mind games.
Can you listen to yourself? See, that's your problem, Rag. You've never once in your career ever tried to think anything out. I've watched you for a long time, right? Hell, man, when I was breaking into this business, I looked up to you. But you never once thought things through. You had your breakout moment when you were the Starlight Champion. But what have you done since then? I'll answer that question. You lost the Starlight title. You lost to Ace Whistler at High Tides. You lost to Survivalist Coliseum, and what did you do at Divinity? You screwed me. You screwed me out of my opportunity, not just once, but twice. And since you got in my way, I taught you a hard lesson that you needed to learn. I put you on the shelf for you. I hoped that if I legitimately shut you up by breaking your jaw, that maybe, just maybe, you'd take just a few moments to think everything through. But you're still the same old, impulsive Ragnarok. So, you know what? This is my last attempt to get through to you. Rag, as sinister intent, you get what you want, right? It'll be Matt Short versus Ragnarok in New Orleans. And since Vale and the commission won't clear you, I'll throw you a bone and we'll make it an unsanctioned match under my rules. And since everyone in the audience is so curious about what the stipulation's gonna be, the live chat watching this already knows what this match is gonna be. The people watching in the audience know what this match is gonna be. Because Rag, our match as Sinister Intent is gonna be a New Orleans death match. Rag, you having trouble trying to talk? Is that wire got your jaw or something? You know, is everything okay there, buddy? Because, I mean, I warned you to be careful. Now you'll get exactly what you asked for. You wanted my head on a spike? I want yours under my boot. If you bring that same old impulsive Ragnarok, the one that just acts on instinct, well, I don't know what else to say to you, man. Because you're fucked.
Matt Short laying down a very ominous statement.
So that's it then. How long do you think you've been helping me? Don't you walk away from me, Matt Short!
You still got that weapon I gave you, right? Good. Bring it to New Orleans. You'll need it, alright. Oh, and before I go, what was that thing I was told when I was starting out? Oh yeah. Never meet your heroes.
That's some advice I should have took a long time ago.
Matt Short and Ragnarok just got even more personal, just got even more uglier than the surface of this match. It looks like Ragnarok is agreed to the conditions of Matt Short, and we're gonna have an unsanctioned match at Sinister Intent.
I can't imagine that match being anything less than at least 3 ounces of blood.
Well, if it isn't the valedictorian of trial herself. Long time no see. Congrats on the chamber qualifier, by the way. You and Trey, that was the hell of a show you two put on.
No, thanks, Coach. But you know what? I've actually been wondering when I've got to hear from you. In fact, where were you left Blitz? It's not actually like you to miss a show.
Oh, that. Yeah, had to take a sick day.
A sick day? Well, nothing serious, I should hope.
Nah, just a little nagging back pain is all. Nothing is gonna take me out of action.
Gotcha. You'd better not be lying to me. But either way, I'm gutted that you're doing better. How are things going back at the PC?
As chaotic as ever. You know, Sean was asking about you just the other day during practice.
Oh, my bro. How is Sean?
Oh, he's good, he's good. Had a shot at the breakout title just recently.
Ah, yes. I did feel that, actually. It was a bit crap that he didn't win, but whatever. I mean, what y'all really need is someone from Tri-By-Fly to take the Xander down. Multiple pegs. Why'd I not bid to do it?
You're telling me. You know, I had a lot of new faces show up in trial since you moved up, and I'm short another co-coach since what happened to Whistler. How'd you feel about, I don't know, coming back home for a spell? Help me coach some of these kids. I could use the help, and I'm sure Destiny would mark out for you.
That's for the offer. That I might be a little bit busy. I know. Why don't you ask Amber Reed to help?
Amber? I mean, I know she calls herself the ace, but she's not really a high flight. Oh. I get it. That was a shot at me. Look, I've been dropping the ball when it comes to keeping in touch. I'll admit that. Life since Divinity has been hectic, to say the least. Between balancing my commitments as champion with my responsibilities as a coach. Even got roped into some stupid family drama.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I saw that mess of Vincent and Angelo. I mean, we could have reached out. I'd have been happy to beat them up for you.
I know you would. But the premier tournament was going on, and I wasn't about to risk distracting you from something so important over something so petty. If anything, I should have made the time to show up in your corner. Like I said, I've been a little in over my head, but I haven't forgotten you. I've actually been meaning to reach out for a while. Why don't you drop on down by the PC and I'll make it up to you? I'll throw in Bushido as thanks for saving my ass of Divinity.
Oh, I appreciate the gesture, Cody, but I think it would take more than 3 hibachi to take me back on this one. Actually, that's Women's Championship looks like a worthwhile offer if you're gonna ask me.
Don't push it. Listen, I'm sure I don't need to explain how grueling this match is gonna be. We both come a long way and we're about to enter the fight of our lives, and I'm not pulling any punches. Not against you, not against Amber, not against anyone. Just as I wouldn't ask you to do the same. That being said, you earned the right to step into that chamber with the very best this company has ever seen. And whatever happens inside, I want you to know that I am so unbelievably proud of you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know, Coach.
Nuh-uh, none of that. It's not Coach anymore. Just Cody. Friends?
I guess. Friends.
How touching. Mother Hen reunites with the ugly duckling.
Ugh, not this.
That's my bad, gang. Didn't really expect to see you here. You know, hanging with Trey and whatnot. Honestly, I was expecting to find Cody alone.
And why's that? You and Shiori looking to jump me like you did Xerxes?
That'll be wasting my congratulal immunity. Plus, Shiori's got championship stuff to do. Don't want to disturb my little Empress killer.
Oh, you must mean the championship you two bozos stole.
No shit, Sherlock. If only your wrestling was as good as your deduction, it could have been you I screwed over instead of discount Vampirella. All that trial-by-flight training couldn't take you too far, could it? At this rate, maybe I should start my own camp. Call it the Weird Syndicate.
Oh, yeah, but it was good enough to cost you that little tiger, wasn't it? Yeah. Can I slap her?
At ease. She's baiting you, Scar. How's the neck, Amy? Heard us looking a bit smaller since we last met. You know, it's not too smart to go picking fights with your old ops when you're so busy making new ones. By the time you walk into Sinister, everyone's gonna want a piece of you.
Oh, you don't gotta worry about me. If I were you, I'd be more worried about your back. Lots of friends who've been willing to watch it for you, but that's gonna take on a whole new meaning when you're all locked inside a chamber together.
Please, look how'd ever backstab my coach. I ain't you.
Oh, so you really are stupid then.
Oh, you sit here, bitch.
At ease. Scar. You know, that's real nice of you, Amy, to be looking out for us like that. We really appreciate it. But I think I can handle myself just as I trust Scar and Amber to do the same. And without Shiori by your side, I sure as hell don't need any help dog-walking your skinny ass up and down Bourbon Street till the Saints go marching in.
Oh my, Ms. Hale. I see you've been listening to my playlist album. Me and my precious ass thanks you. You're a lot more fiery than I remember. But I get it. The weight of championship gold, it just does something to you, doesn't it? Fortunately for you, that weight's about to get a lot lighter. Which I'm sure will be a relief for a meathead like you.
Oh, I like the weight just fine, sweetheart. And if you think for 1 second I won't do the same thing in that chamber I did to you at Divinity?
No surprise you would. In fact, I'm counting on it. I kinda know what I was up against that day. That's why I never underestimated you, contrary to the belief. Only thing I didn't see coming was just how far you were willing to go to capture that lightning in a bottle. Must have a pretty short bucket list. I'm kinda jealous. I can admire it. But on the other hand, throwing yourself from a 3-story drop, that's some risky shit. And that's coming from me. Can't really say the long-term damage is worth the short-term payoff. You're still feeling the effects, aren't you? You know, me and Shiori have been taking bets on how long you're gonna last inside the chamber. She thinks you don't make it halfway through. But I know you're resilient. So I give you till the final 2 before your body finally gives out. That's really why I have no interest in jumping you, Cody. I want the Thunderbird in a cage. Because the more you beat your wings against those bars, the less it's going to cost me to put you down for good and take back what belongs to me. But don't worry, I'll make it quicker than you did for me.
Girl, you are full of it. You want to talk about mistakes? A mistake was doing what you did to piss off Xerxes, but me and you, that's how it was always gonna go down. You went into that match with every advantage you could possibly have. Steel, barbed wire, concrete. Hell, you even ran me down with your shitty rental car. And yet, even at your most violent, you were never on my fucking level, and that's why you lost. You thought you could beat me. I proved I can kill you. But you're right about one thing. I'm gonna make it to the final 2, and it don't matter who's in there with me, I will be walking out. Still, champion. And come this time next Divinity, Everyone will be talking about how Cody Hale eclipsed that little 1,000-day reign you hold so precious.
You hear that, Scar from Lion King? Sounds like Mufasa doesn't have a lot of faith in you. Can't say I blame her, to be fair.
Hey! This is between me and you piece of shit. Stop trying to drag her into this.
Wait a minute, hold on. Maybe I want to be dragged into this. You know, I have my own beef with her.
Enough, Scar! This is my fight, not yours!
Yeah, shut that mouth, child. Your breath smells like the men's shower after Angelo uses it.
Okay, clearly you have both lost your rabbit-ass minds. You. Close that mouth before I close it for you, bitch. And you have a lot of nerve. You know, I helped you take your pan of flesh, right? I'm still waiting to get mine. Because listen, I did not bust my ass unrush just to get a front row seat to the Cody and Amy show season 2, and I sure as hell they had to take this disrespect from that one. And if taking both of you out is what I have to do to get some respect and recognition around here, but that's exactly what I'll do.
Well, girls, it's been fun catching up. But I really should go talk strategy with Rain while you two hash out whatever this is. Oh, and Cody, try not to fall apart. Man, who are we kidding? Of course you will.
All right. Let's not worry about her right now. Tonight, I need to know we're gonna be on the same page out there.
We? I thought this was your 5.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know, but what was all that back there?
It's just nothing. She was trying to turn us against each other, and right now it sounds like you're playing right into her plan.
I don't care about what she's trying to do. Look, I understand you and Inya have beef, but like it or not, I am a part of this too. And I just can't help but feeling a little bit disrespected right now, cutting me off like that every time I try to speak up for myself.
Scar, I was trying to look out for you.
Bullshit. You're pulling rank. And you know, if I didn't think any better, I'd think that you were trying to sound like your cousin.
Oh, so it's gonna be like that now?
No, actually it is like that. That was okay. I don't need you to hold my hand anymore anyway. I'll see you in the ring. Cody.
The intensity for the women's duos match has gone through the roof now.
Yes, indeed. But it's time to ride the wave.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following women's match is set for one fall, and it's for the #1 contender spot for the SWW Premier Championship. Introducing her from Kona, Hawaii, Camila Domingo.
Camila is looking to get a win here in this women's action one-on-one against Jose Becante. And Dallas is welcoming Camila.
Excited for this matchup. Just a little bit of women's wrestling here tonight. It's going to be a great one. I can tell it. I can feel it.
I'm glad that you're just as excited as I am for some women's wrestling. What did we do to my boy? What?
They shaved! No!
They shaved his precious mustache! Rogelio
likes him no more.
Dulce making her way to the ring with this Rogelio by ringside now, and I don't know how to react. Like, our precious Primetime doesn't look like himself anymore.
Who is this Primetime? All I see is this Rogelio.
No, not you too, Henry.
It is what it is, man.
I can't live in this mad world.
Well, we're living in it. We're experiencing it. And this match is starting, baby.
Dallas in the favor of Camila, especially with now Dulce pulling along Rogelio like a lapdog.
That definitely doesn't provide her an edge within this match, but Camila, a worthy wrestler in her own right, might just pull up something against Dulce.
Camila with a beautiful wrist lock going in to Dulce. And Dulce trying to break out of it, but no, wrenches it, keeping her in place. Dulce with the expert switch right into the headlock. And Camila
going to a technical display. You know, Dulce is a high flyer.
Yep. One of the graduating students from Trial by Flight. I don't exactly know how exactly she graduated. If anything, I feel like she might have gotten a free ride thanks to Carmen Blanco Jr.
We did get to see some matches, though, within her while she was at the Performance Center. And now she has very technical display, but at the end of the day, you can't help but feel her sugar daddy got something to do with that.
Indeed. A former contender for the Rush Women's Championship, where she faced off against Fantasma Violetta in Armageddon. And now Camila is trying to fight her way out of that waistlock, and now she does. Goes into a headlock of her own. And this is a technical match of the beautiful caliber here on Adrenaline. And right into the stunner!
Good God. Yeah, try to go for a chop, but to no effect. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait, hold on.
Dulce chopping Camila into the ropes, and Camila bouncing off from these multiple shoulder charges, and now Dulce with the shoulder charge of her own brings down Camila.
Yeah, it's very stiff. It felt like she was just eating those chops and then those shoulder tackles. Oh my goodness!
A running heel kick misses as Dulce decides to throw a little ass right into the face of Camila.
Oh, wait a second. Come on.
Showing Camila exactly what she thinks of her. But no, Camila goes in with the roll-up. And Camila almost got the win there as Dulce kicks out at 2. And locks in a sleeper hold a Cobra Clutch as Dulce finds her arm out and elbows her right into the midsection. You gotta think of what Rogelio is probably thinking at this moment. Like, looking at the viciousness of Dulce.
Well, I'm assuming if the facial hair has already been taken, if he screws up, you know what's next. It's gonna be that luscious hair of his.
No, I can't take it, man.
He's gonna be bald!
I don't know if we can live in that reality. And here we are with Camila with a vicious heel hook and reaching for the ropes as Dulce. She manages to find her awareness in this ring and kicks Camila off of her. Dulce runs in, goes over, DDT in the center of the ring!
Pulled that very nice display and going into the cover now.
And kicks out by Camila Domingo. Dulce.
Rogelio. Coming up. Charging on. Dulce. Oh my goodness.
Camila did not like that out one bit. Dulce throwing another
the fires in her.
Camila bouncing up the ropes. Tries to go for a shoulder charge and gets maneuvered into a kick out at 2. I can't keep up with the maneuvers of this match, folks. It is too intense right out the gate. We've been having a beautiful...
Oh my goodness.
a beautiful adrenaline, and speaking of beautiful is that moonsault and but ugly.
Don't let Came in here. Don't let Came in here. You say that, man. Please don't.
This is Dulce Picante, of course. Little Miss Super Chat. And Camila kips out. Right into the right into a running leg lariat facebuster. Calling Dulce to get onto her feet.
Middle ropes calling. Here we go.
Leg lariat from the middle rope. And Dulce with the kick out. And it looks like Rogelio was cheering for Camila for a second.
Yeah, for a bit, but just enough so he didn't see Dulce saw that.
And then running springboard senton into a leg drop. And now we go into the cover as Dulce, center of the ring, kicks out and a 2.
You can see, look, at the end of the day, no matter how well this man Rogelio does his job, at the end of the day, this woman, this lady Dulce, she has taken his pride as a man. His facial, his mustache.
Camila with the discus forearm as well. Rogelio going to the to the ring and trying to get Camila's attention. Camila got distracted.
And that worked for Dulce's favor. Oh my goodness.
Dulce capitalizing on the distraction by Rogelio. It looks like Rogelio is making his work in the eyes of Dulce Picante. Dulce going in for a devastating Uranagi in the corner of this ring. Top rope maneuver.
Doing the high flying. Oh my goodness.
Split leg moonsault. And Mark Darnell is in position. 2 count by Camila. And Dulce is frustrated. She thought she had that one with the split leg moonsault.
Yeah, that's not enough, sweetheart. You gotta try more when it comes to Domingo. Oh my goodness.
And now, Camila, Irish whipping. Dulce going into oh my God. Clotheslines into a spinning side slam. Camila bounces off the rope into a running knee right into the face of Dulce Picante. Camila climbs to the top rope. We're going to see some high-flying action here in Dallas. Devastating fist drop right to the face of Dulce Picante.
She's going to the cover.
Darnell position. Looking for the 3, but comes out at 2 is Dulce Picante. And Camila waiting for Dulce to back up.
Looking for.
Tries to maneuver a cartwheel. Super kick by Dulce, and then drags them into a facebuster. Is Camila Domingo. And a 2 count by Dulce.
Dulce continues the fights.
Indeed, you have to admire the grit of Dulce Picante and scouting out into a beautiful heel kick. And Camila Domingo. Now Camila.
And what could she be looking for? Oh my God. Whoa, going up to the middle rope.
Waiting for Dulce to get back on her feet.
Standing there menacingly. Oh my goodness, it's a disrespect.
Oh, and double axe handle waiting for Dulce to be frustrated and make a move. She capitalized on Dulce's frustration. And now
she fell for the rage bait.
Fireman's carry into a face buster. Into a flatliner, excuse me. And then Rogelio going back to the rope.
Domingo has her right where he wants to, but oh wait, Rogelio!
Rogelio, get off the apron already. She already took the mustache. What more do you need? Oh my God! Devastating chop takes out Camila, but also
but Domingo right back in it.
Kick to the midsection. There's Dulce Picante. Suplex. Goes into one suplex. Into the second one.
Going for the third one.
And a kick out by Camila. Dulce's
got to be thinking, what do they have to do to get the dub?
And now Dulce bringing Camila to the.
What are aren't you going, you useless idiota? Do something, do something.
Okay, prime time.
Dulce try to get Rogelio to remove the turnbuckle. What are you doing?
Oh my goodness. God, this is too far.
You're useless, useless.
And now Camila going into what looks like a figure four. Right in the corner of the ring. Dulce calling on Rogelio. And now.
Oh, that's.
Oh!
Submission holds right in the middle of the ring. Camila could possibly get Dulce to tap out right here, right now.
Come on, Dulce.
Rogelio's not really doing nothing.
Don't tap. Oh, Kalen's
Oh my goodness.
pissed.
And Camila, with the expert submission holds, picks up Dulce Picante.
The short winner of the contest by submission, Camila
Domingo gets a dub on the board, but I am very scared for what this means for Rogelio.
Indeed, I'm sure somewhere Carmen Blanco Jr. is not happy.
You look like a man on a mission. Good luck out there.
Much appreciated, bud. But when Angelo's involved, I don't need luck. You looked really good out there the other day, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what you're doing next.
Honestly, I'm still figuring that out. But I've got a pretty good idea. That's actually what I came to see you about. I heard about tonight. Angelo's ready to pull a fast one, that's for sure. But whatever he's got planned...
Hey, Kev. In reality, it doesn't matter what he got planned. I'll do me.
No doubt, man. That confidence? Keep it. You're gonna need it. But listen to me. Angelo doesn't try to just beat you. He'll drag you through his own game. Physically and mentally. He slows things down, bends the rules, makes you think twice about every move. I've been in there with him. You give him an inch, he'll turn it into a mile, then swear it was his the whole time.
So what are you saying? Don't give him anything?
Don't give him a chance to take anything.
I appreciate the conversation, Kev. I gotta do something here, but we'll definitely pick this up again. I see we're on the same page.
Hey, if you win the match, come find me after.
Why, what's up? You got something in mind?
From what I've heard, if you win, you get to pick Angelo's match on Blitz. Let's just say myself and my protege might have a way to make sure Angelo and the judge don't control what happens between you two at Sinister Intent. Think about it.
Okay. One step at a time, James. Let's do this.
And James Frost is making his way to the ring right now as he's looking to face his poison.
The following contest is set for one more. From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 217 pounds, the Infinite Hero, James Frost.
And Dallas welcoming in James Frost. I'm sure there's going to be some shenanigans set afoot by the World Angelo, looking to take down James Frost down a peg after he stood up for Garo's father the last time we saw James Frost and Angelo in the same ring.
Well, I mean, that would scare any lesser man, but there's no man like that man, James Frost. And he is more than ready, so whatever Angelo has up his sleeve.
And Dallas salutes with our Infinite Hero. Who knows who will be on the other side of that corner as we get set.
All I know is it's going to be one heck of a fight.
Here comes the United States champion, the world.
It's Good to see you, Frosty. I almost thought you wouldn't bother showing up. But I really am glad that you're here. Truly. I actually even have to thank you. I wanted to thank you for our conversation on Blitz. You really put things into perspective for me. And you set a precedent for what this title should stand for. You know, I've said it before, this championship represents the very best honoring the United States of America. And hey, even though you're Canadian, I respect your drive. I think it's really neat that a friendly neighbor would want to represent us. But Frost, we don't need you for that. No, what this country needs is a guiding light in dark times. A safe haven to go when our streets are too dangerous to walk. And I'm already providing that and then some. Alongside the judge, the grand jury has restored order in SWW, and that is the best representation of what this country needs. So, that really got me thinking about tonight. These people, they love you, Frost. I don't, but I get it. These people love a good hero. And they'd love nothing more than to see something that really brings them all together right here in Dallas alongside their hero. And then it hit me. What's more American than football? Problem is, I know these people here in Dallas don't know a damn thing about good football. Just look at the Dallas Cowboys. No. See, I am a born and raised Boomer Sooner. So I know more good football than every stupid Texan put together in this building. Unfortunately, I don't have any Crimsons sitting in the back. But what I did find was the next best thing. Some Bama boys. I had long business discussion with Coach Bud Gibbs. And for one night only, these men will be flanked by their offensive coordinator, the United States champion. So Frost, allow me to introduce you to your opponents for tonight's contest, the Heisman.
Oh, son of a
Hello?
bitch.
The SEC has taken over.
Angelo pulling a fast one to James Frost, and he recruits the Heisman. Not one, but two of them.
At combined weight of 503 pounds, the team of J.P. Sawyer and Scary Terry Cole, accompanied by Angelo, the Heisman.
I never thought I'd see the Heisman siding by Angelo, but hey, what can I say?
He must be one heck of an offensive coordinator for them to try and accompany with the world. Oh, and he's calling them up. Oh my goodness.
Angelo calling himself the light of the United States, like a guiding light. It just irks me the wrong way. If you put Angelo in front of a spotlight, people will mistake it for an eclipse.
That is true. That is true.
And how appropriate do we find a group of individuals just as wide as the world, Angelo?
Well, that is a pretty That's pretty big. Oh, shoot!
Oh my God, James Frost with the release suplex.
Oh my God.
Crossing one of the Heisman, and now making sure Scary Terry Cole is knocked out of the way, and no!
Treating these boys like they're made of cardboard. Oh my goodness, did you see how he threw Sawyer? Like, good Lord!
James Frost bringing it to Sawyer as he goes for a mat return. Looking to make sure these two are as separated as possible.
Because out of all things, he had to make it a handicap match. He just had to do that, couldn't he?
Oh, well, of course. You think Angelo's going to make anything that James Frost faced into a fair fight? Into a good sport? One-on-one competition? No. He's going to take every advantage to make sure James Frost doesn't make it to the next blip.
So that's how I know he's a real football head, because it's just like in his nature. It's just cheat this man out of any situation. Deflategate.
There's no deflating the ego that is the World Angelo. And just like there's no deflating the ego between the Heisman as well. And now Sawyer with a devastating chop right into the clavicle of James Frost. Brings him back on his feet. Locks him up. Irish whips him into the corner, and oh no, here it comes. We're going to see some tag team action in this handicap match. And what is Angelo doing?
I don't know.
Throwing a kendo stick.
Just at that point throwing salt in the wound, as tagged in as somebody who somehow doesn't even rival the whiff.
And oh my God,
Angelo.
Sawyer distracting Darnell as James Frost gets launched. A cannonball senton right onto James Frost after the flurry of kendo shots.
In what world is this fair? There's no way.
In what world this is in the rules of football?
If it's the other football, maybe if you had a red card, but this is uncalled for. Oh my goodness! Oh my God!
And now Angelo going to the turnbuckle and removing the turnbuckle pad. Meanwhile, Sawyer going for the cover. James Frost kicks out of it.
James Frost is having to go against all the odds. You got Mr. Whiteso pulling out the turnbuckle. You got JP Sawyer on him, and you got Scary Terry Cole out there.
Sawyer with a throat chop right into James Frost. And James is just battered in the corner, far side from anywhere. And now James going for Irish whip counter into a power slam and a roll up by JP Sawyer. 2 counts. Does James Frost.
James just is not.
And now into the armbar.
That arm stitched in.
James Frost looking to maneuver his way out of this, and with his free arm, his free hand raining the fist right into the face of JP Sawyer. Another fist, direct impact right between the eyes. And we're throwing more shots at JP Sawyer.
Going in on the ground game. And
wait a minute.
Second. Hey, you're not in the match.
What the heck? Whoa!
He just violated the referee.
Launches Darnell halfway across the ring. And now JP Sawyer reaching Frost.
This match.
Reaching Frost in the corner.
It's getting absolutely hectic. What?
And JP Sawyer pulling Darnell onto his feet. And now we have Terry with James Frost on the outside. JP Sawyer is distracting Darnell.
Good God. It's just the stacks are... It's so odd. It's not in his favor. Like, what the heck?
And now into a surprise roll-up. Darnell trying to go for the turnbuckle pad, realizes that James Frost is going for the pin. And no, JP Sawyer kicks out just in time.
Oh my goodness.
Thrown over into a DDT. And now James Frost raise it thick.
Oh my
right
God!
Into Terry Cole. Oh my God! Power bomb on the outside.
The power of the Infinite Hero.
Deadlifting. JP Sawyer into a power bomb. Darnell sits in the ring.
No.
Angelo's liking what he's seeing. JP Sawyer making sure this match continues, and Cole is still laid out on the outside. This could be the opportunity for James Frost. And no, powerbomb countered by JP Sawyer. Throwing haymakers right into catches the ankle and going to the ankle lock. Center of the ring.
My goodness. Frost has got to hang in there.
Trying to snap the leg. Trying to snap the ankle of James Frost and maneuvers out of the way, but that a lot of pressure right into the foot and into the TNT.
Trying to make him lose that blood to his head.
And no, JP Sawyer maneuvers out of the way. Into a running clothesline. And Frost, Angelo.
Oh my goodness.
Directly staring in the face of James Frost as he was coming back from.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, throw.
Angelo tossing James Frost back into the slaughter. Targeting that ankle for the ankle lock one more time. And now throwing devastating haymakers right to the back of James Frost. And JP Sawyer is feeling himself.
Like I don't even know how to say this, because this has just been hectic all the way through. The Heisman, Angelo, all the obstacles that James Frost has had to endure so far.
James Frost, belly to back suplex.
Oh, and he might be looking.
And takes out JP Sawyer. And Terry shoulder checks James Frost right back to the middle of the ring. Irish whips some counters into another shoulder check.
Scary. Terry Cole in control right now of this match. Oh.
Terry is an absolute unit in this ring, both on the gridiron and both in the wrestling ring, and he is just laying waste into James Frost.
He's a beast, man.
Him alone would have been a devastating matchup against James Frost, but now he's stuck in a rock and a hard place with the Heisman. James Frost tried to get his leg onto the rope, starting out couldn't see it, but James Frost had to power his way out of that devastating pin. It could have been disastrous.
And you want to think a win for the Heisman against James Frost, the Infinite Hero. This will do good for them, just overall wise, if not just for the tag team division. Under the guidance of Angelo.
Increase their stocks, pulling James Frost right into the apron. Angelo once again throwing James Frost back into the ring. Into what looks to be a camel clutch, but throwing heavy haymakers to the face of James Frost.
Up. Goodness.
This is getting hard to watch, especially in how devastating this handicap match is.
Oh my God!
And launching James Frost right into the air, landing direct impact from his face to his abdomen, right on that brutal canvas.
And the crowd here in Dallas, well known how they feel about this.
Tag made. JP Sawyer.
Oh no.
Both of them. To a position and shoulder checks him right in the middle of the ring. And Sawyer and Cole just loving the devastation that bringing to James Frost. Oh my God!
This very pro Texas Longhorns crowd very much hates the Sooners and the Crimson Tide. I don't blame him.
And James Frost picks his way out of that maneuver into a running elbow drop right into JP Sawyer. Brings him back onto his feet, and we're laying in a couple of shots into a Luthez press with mountain punches.
Giving him the beats by Dre.
And now James Frost makes sure Terry Cole is out of the picture. James Frost going in, devastating lariat.
Turn him inside out. Oh,
no! Angelo pulling Darnell out from the ring.
That's despicable. What the?
James had that match won.
He had it in the bag. But he's not gonna give up. Oh!
And a low blow by JP Sawyer.
Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. And oh wait, wait! It's Kareem!
It's Kareem!
And he's checking on his shoes. Oh my goodness! Texas is
Kareem
on!
is wilding here in adrenaline!
Texas is
and
on!
JP Sawyer sees what's going on!
Oh my goodness! Cherry bomb! They're in the building!
Dallas is going wild for Chaotix!
Oh, he's in the Yes!
Angelo giving chase to Chaotix!
Oh, but wait a second. Oh my goodness! Oh
my
my
God!
god! What the heck?
Oh my God!
What in the
James
world?
Ross! James Ross is going absolutely ballistic!
Whoa, the case of this since we had a chaotic Superman punch!
Good opposition! James Ross with the win!
Here's your winner of the contest by pinfall, James Ross!
The Infinite Hero has beaten the Heisman with the assistance of Chaotix!
They've been beefing with the Heisman since day one, since their reception, and it has cost them and Angelo in this match.
James Frost has beaten Angelo Poison. What a match!
What a match it is. Oh, wait a second.
Wait a
Oh my
minute.
goodness! The judge! Oh!
James Ross going with the springboard punch!
Oh my goodness. Oh, he's not done. Dallas is asking for it.
Looks like he's going to remove the mask of the judge! We might see here and now who's the man behind the mask!
Wait, no. Angelo gets him out of there.
And hightailing out of there is Angelo and the judge! James Frost lifting the United States Championship. Lifting it high in the air. Maybe a preview of what could be. We almost saw who was the man behind that judge mask. Will we ever know?
I don't know, man. Only time will tell at this point.
But that doesn't matter. James Frost has earned the right to pick Angelo's Poison on the next Blitz. What a heroic win for the Infinite Hero, James Frost. And Dallas is cheering James Frost and he soaks it in, lifting the title way above his head. Oh my goodness. I have never seen a feat of heroic effort from James Frost like that before.
So what an incredible match that we just saw.
Fuck you, YouTube. If you're dumb enough to be unable to find a new show this weekend, then you're a big enough schmuck to join the VWM Breakout tier. Match opportunities, 20% off merch, sneak peeks. If you think you can find a better deal than VWN, you can kiss my ass. It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker you won't capitalize on this shit. Guaranteed. If you find a better deal, shove it up your ugly ass. You heard us right, shove it up your ugly ass. Bring your Discord, bring your money, bring your core. We'll upgrade it. That's right, we'll upgrade your core. Because at the VWN Patreon, you win every single time. Take a hike to the VWN Patreon, home of the Performance Center. That's right, the Performance Center. How does it work? If you join the Breakout tier and send us your core, you may be able to appear in SWW Rush. Don't wait, don't delay, don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off. Only at the VWN, the only deal that tells you to fuck on. Hurry up, asshole. The chance to join the Patreon continues even when others join, and you better not cancel or you're a dead motherfucker. Go to hell at the VWN Patreon, YouTube's home to some of the hardest wrestling and exclusive home to the fiercest son of a bitch on the face of the internet. Guaranteed.
And now as we transition back to Dallas, we are getting set for some women's duos action.
The following women's duos match is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 200 pounds, Rain!
And Rain makes her way into the ring here in Dallas, and I don't know about you, Henry, but she gives off an aura of danger similar to her husband, Matt Shorts. There's just a presence with her that no one should want to mess with her.
I agree with that statement. If there's anybody that can quote-unquote match the freak with Matt Short, it's this woman right here.
And Rain gets ready to team up with Bad Amy, her partner here. But for sinister intent, Bad Amy will be one of the many opponents that Rain will have to face in the Elimination Chamber just for a shot at the SWW Women's World Championship.
Indeed so. And for the viewers at home, you might want to have a little epilepsy warning.
3, 2, 1.
You want to talk about an aura of danger? Look no further than the longest reigning SWW Women's Champion in the history of BWN. Bad Amy is here in Dallas getting set for this women's duos action.
1,000 days of carnage and destruction she had with that world championship. She is trying to regain what she claims was lost from her.
And in doing so, she has brought a massive target on her back from not only Scar Hendricks and Cody Hale, but Xerxes as well. Objectively, like, taking Xerxes.
If you want to say anything like that, off the menu, try to take her off the menu.
Retiring Xerxes in a way by getting her out of the Premier Championship for Shiori to take advantage of that opportunity. And I don't know about you, Henry. She could be good looking in for a world of hurt once Xerxes and Bad Amy meet up in the Elimination Chamber.
Indeed so. But Dallas, where my Stargazers at?
And their opponents, from London, England, Scar Hendricks.
A massive ovation for Scar Hendricks here in Dallas. And she is making her way to this women's action locked in against one of the fiercest rivals of of her former mentor, Cody Hale.
We want to talk about former rivals. Scar herself has had some dealings with Bad Amy in the past at a Super Rush a couple of years ago.
And Scar is looking for that pound of flesh that she's been trying to get from Bad Amy, and she had some objections to Cody Hale, what she believes is pulling rank on her and not letting her get her linked in against Bad Amy in that backstage segment. But we're gonna see what happens if both these competitors will lock in for this team up.
SWW Women's World Champion, the Thunderbird, Cody Hale.
The roof of the arena has exploded for Cody Hale's arrival. The Thunderbird is making massive waves here, and live chat and Dallas are going crazy for our current Women's Champion.
Into the Lion's Den once again here tonight, but she is no stranger to that field, our Women's Champion, Cody Hale.
And Cody Hale teaming up with her protege, Scar Hendricks. We're gonna see if the animosity between these two had quelled since arriving here in this ring.
Only time will tell. This is looking like a huge preview for Sinister Intent for the Women's Elimination Chamber. I am so excited to get this started.
You and me both, Henry, and we're ready to get some action here with some women's wrestling. And now we have Darnell calling for the bell as Scar Hendricks and Rain are the first in this duos action to set up and lock in with the arm and collar. And now Scar Hendricks with a beautiful place drop kick takes down Rain right in the center of the ring.
Scar up and ready to go, but Rain comes back. Oh my goodness!
Short arm lariat by Rain knocks down Scar Hendricks down a peg. Scar maneuvering out of any advantage that Rain was going to come at her, and now we're throwing some massive kicks from Rain. Rain with the Irish whip directed to the corner, single leg drop kick right to the abdomen.
Think about these two teams going up against each other. At the end of the day, it's that coming in bragging rights, but you want to get a win to keep that momentum coming into Sinister Intent. It is imperative to come in with high morale.
And now with a free arm, Scar Hendricks comes out of that very unique submission hold as the arm and the abdomen were torqued by Rain, and now going for a forearm that gets blocked out of the way, and now a kick to the midsection was blocked
by
goodness. Scar into a German suplex.
The power of the protagonist. What the heck?
Dallas is loving the energy that the protagonist is bringing into this women's duos action, and Rain counters Scar Hendricks, throwing her face first right into the turnbuckle pad. And now twisting her arm right over the top rope.
Giving us a rope burn and having heavy control into the corner here with Scar Hendricks. Oh my goodness.
Scar trying to fight out of Rain as her knee gets pressed right into her throat, and Rain throws more insults right into Scar Hendricks, recovering from the air being suffocating from her throat and her sarcophagus. And now Rain and Bad Amy looks like they have some tag team maneuvers. And what do we got here? Look at
my goodness!
Rain launching Bad Amy halfway across the canvas.
Yeah, they got some elevation on that joint, but it's not enough for the 3 count.
Bad Amy looking to press into a submission hold. They got the triangle hold choke. And Scar with her free hand looks to punch her way out and find her to lose Bad Amy's grip into a Hurricanrana.
Now, while Scar did not get the win against Bad Amy at that Super Rush, it proved more than enough that she can handle with the big ones in the big roster.
There is a reason why Scar Hendricks is one of the graduating members of the first class of Trial by Flight. And another moonsault to Bad Amy. Darnell in position. Into a 2 count. Rain looked like she was about to break out the hold, and Gar noticed and throws a little taunting kiss to Rain. Why don't we? Oh, but she gets caught by Bad Amy, and look at this.
Oh, what the heck?
An unorthodox submission hold, twerking the back of the neck and pinning the arms of Scar Hendricks right behind her, and now gut-wrench powerbomb.
Oh my goodness.
Bad Amy tagging Rain back into this match.
Oh.
Now Darnell with a pin, a 2 count by Scar Hendricks, and Rain looking to press the advantage on Scar Hendricks. Powerbomb's a proper position. No, looks like a gory special. It flipped into a spine buster. Look at that!
What in the world?
The arsenal of both Rain and Bad Amy have been unique and very effective.
Might be catching the team of Cody and Scar off guard. Cody hasn't even been in the match yet.
Rain looking to make sure that is the case, but Scar breaks out of the advantage that Rain has on top of her. And Scar, with a series of strikes, has Rain in the corner. Irish Whip throws Scar Hendricks into the turnbuckle. And look at this!
Oh my goodness, she's giving the bird to the Thunderbird!
And Cody Hale took exception to that, pressing from those strikes from Rain, and now Cody comes in with the Oklahoma Slam on the mat. Cody Hale is live and well in this match, and we're going in with a running dropkick into another one.
Just keep going, the cardio of the Thunderbird in full display here tonight.
Irish whips into the corner. Cody Hale with a crossbody to the midsection. Lining up for Rain. And then Rain making sure that Cody doesn't fly. Keeping it grounded as possible, but no. A forearm brings Cody out of the way into a dropkick from the springboard.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Well-placed elbow from Cody Hale right to the back of Rain, and more elbows directly into the left knee of Rain. And now drop kicks right to the midsection, right between the legs, and a double stomp to the shoulders.
Good, just giving it back to back, a 2 for 2.
Cody with a lot of energy, bursting out of the gate from that tag, and she is laying it into Rain. Irish whip.
Oh my goodness!
A throwback into an elbow, and Rain elbows her way out of Cody. Spinning heel kick right to the face of Cody Hale, and now Rain tags in Bad Amy.
While the world champion is dazed.
A continuing of a brutal rivalry between Bad Amy and Cody Hale is here in Dallas, and Bad Amy is wilding out.
Indeed so. Into that her pound of flesh, it seems. Oh my goodness.
Into that buried triangle hold that she had Scar Hendricks in earlier. And Cody Hale finds her way to punch the grip out of Bad Amy. And now her Karana gets launched right into the middle rope. Could we see a Hail Mary? Yes, we can! Mary! And now Cody Hale going for the top rope. She's probably looking for Thunder Bomb. Or through a Lightning Bomb, excuse me. And now Bad Amy with a well-placed knee right into the face of Cody Hale. Springboards off the ropes into a leg drop. One more time, running off the legs into a leg drop that misses.
And oh my goodness. Oh, what a...
Pop up her Karana. And Cody has Bad Amy scouted into a basement dropkick that gets countered out of the way by Bad Amy.
Amy moving out of the way.
Cody
going back and
alive and
forth.
well, throwing some shots. And with a beautiful arm drag, Bad Amy gets launched to the other side of the ring, and now we're going strike for strike into a running double stomp.
Darnell going into the cover.
And not enough to put Cody Hale down.
Bad Amy's continuing her flow into this match.
Cody returning fire with well-placed chops right across the chest of Bad Amy. And Bad Amy is getting pressed right into the corner of Scar Hendricks.
Pushing her up into that corner. She is deep in enemy territory right now. Oh my goodness.
You can see here, coast to coast, drop kick right to the face of Bad Amy. And Rain finding her way out from the corner and breaking up the pin.
She knew that could be it. Cody's not done.
And Scar Hendricks finds her way into this match, tagging in from Cody Hale. Well-placed knee drop right into the arm of Bad Amy.
Looks so far. Good cohesion between both teams. Both teams working pretty well together.
And now Scar Hendricks is in a really bad position, all the way to the opposite side of the corner, in Bad Amy and Rain's corner. Bad Amy throwing Scar Hendricks' face right into the turnbuckle pad, and no, Scar Hendricks fights her way out into a springboard arm drag. Beautiful drop kick.
The athleticism of Scar Hendricks in full display here.
The protagonist on the offensive, but Bad Amy counters her way out of it with a series of strikes. Bringing Scar Hendricks down with a well-placed European uppercut, and now we go into a spinning neckbreaker.
Is that more than enough?
Not quite yet. And now Bad Amy bringing in Rain. You gotta imagine, like, the surprising chemistry between Rain and Bad Amy. These two know how to pick apart an enemy and just non-stop brutality all the way.
We'll see. Like, at the end of the day, for the Elimination Chamber, it's only one person left. But here tonight, I can work with you. I would do everything in my power to get this dub.
Scar Hendricks with a beautiful spinning side slam, and now scouting Rain to get back on her feet. No, a forearm misses. Lifting up into that gory special spinebuster one more time. And now Rain pressing her advantage and laying some heavy stomps right into the chest of Scar Hendricks.
Those stomps you'll be feeling dead in the morning after tonight.
I can imagine Scar Hendricks feeling in a world of hurt right now as Rain is on the offensive, bringing Scar Hendricks right. Oh my God, pushing her off the top turnbuckle.
Oh, what in the world?
And Scar hasn't moved from that very bad landing. And Darnell with the count.
Rain taking great delight.
Rain taking absolute advantage of trying to get into Cody's head, but no, Cody with the amazing German suplex as Scar makes her way back into the ring.
And Darnell didn't even see that.
Spinning roundhouse right to the back of Rain. This could be it. Scar has the advantage, bringing Scar into Cody's corner and tagging Cody in. What do we got here?
Oh boy.
Slingshots into a backbreaker, crossbody.
You can feel it from the front, you can feel it from the back. Oh,
and
and
Dallas
Cody's
is
on
loving
the attack.
energy. Dallas is on fire with Cody Hale, but Rain is countering with strikes of her own, and now Cody Hale laying out a few chops of her own. Pressing Rain into the ropes. What do we got here?
Oh boy.
Well-placed chop lets Rain out into the side, and Rain clutching onto the barricade as Cody scouts out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, shooting star! Shooting star lands right into the barricade! Cody's face landing right on that barricade, my God!
Crashed and burned right there.
And Darnell with the count, Scar can't believe it. Both women are down.
That was nasty, but who's
That
going
was
to get
brutal.
up and... Oh, what the...
Xerxes is laying some right to Bad Amy.
Banner down. What is Scar going to do?
Scar is calling for either Cody to get back on her feet or scouting out for Raven. No. Meanwhile, we got...
Coming to ringside. Oh my goodness.
Scar bringing Cody back into the ring. Trying to beat the 10 counts. And Scar looking for the tag. Cody's not responding. She's still badly injured from that attack.
Yeah, knocked out cold.
And no, Rain blows Scar right into the apron. And with a short arm lariat right into the outside.
And Rain in full advantage. She smells blood in the water.
Rain does indeed smell blood in the water. Scouting out Cody and misses the spinning roundhouse. Clothesline gets dodged out of the way. Into a Liger bomb!
The champion still bruised and battered, but we still have Xerxes and Bad Amy fighting at the side of the entrance.
It is pandemonium here in Dallas as Xerxes laying into waste from Bad Amy. And going to the top rope is Cody Hale.
Vintage Cody Hale. Lightning bomb!
Bad Amy and Xerxes are in the crowd right now.
This is getting insane.
Nothing can stop these two. And Cody taking a breather from that world-placed lightning bomb. Could try to capitalize on this match. Scar tags himself in.
Tags it in. And oh boy.
Scar Hendricks
might be looking for that Scar Maker!
And with the Scar Maker! Scar Hendricks wins it for Team Cody Hale and Scar Hendricks!
What? Did I win this?
Here are your physical contest. The team of Scar Hendricks and Cody Hale!
A massive win for Scar Hendricks as she makes her way to the Elimination Chamber match. But she tagged herself in from Cody Hale as she was recovering. Will these two... Now you see Cody realizing the effects of what just happened. Now Scar has Cody Hale's Women's Championship title. And she's saying it's only a matter of time before she is champion.
It's her time, is what she's saying.
Speech therapy, final session. Today, we're going to use our words. That's okay. We'll start simple. Can you tell me what you see on the card? A door. And this? Chair. Ah, you know this one well. You've spent a long time hiding behind masks. In Season 1, you were a fly on the wall, hiding. No one expected anything from you. No one feared you. No one cared enough to even ask where Stitches was. Then came Ace Whistler. The man himself didn't change you. But when you shut him away in that ambulance, that was the moment people finally noticed you. You stopped being background noise. You became dangerous. You became real. And now, there it is. That is what you really want. Validation. And its sinister intent inside the elimination chamber. You finally get your chance. So why aren't you the favorite? Why doesn't anyone believe you're walking out as World Heavyweight Champion? Is it because they think you can't survive the chamber? No. It's because they think you're incomplete. They believe you're broken. They think your silence makes you weak. And maybe they're right. Tell me something. Why should anybody fear a man who's afraid to speak? That's what I thought. See, you want this, the World Heavyweight Championship. But wanting something isn't enough. You're simply unprepared to step inside the elimination chamber. That structure changes people. It exposes weakness. And when those pod doors open, when the violence starts, when you're trapped inside that steel, who will you be? Why are you not ready? Why are they betting against you? Why does everybody believe you'll fail? Will you fail? Answer me. Why aren't you the favorite? Why aren't you ready? Why does no one believe in you? Use your words. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you are. Tell me why you deserve that championship. Stop!
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the Elimination Chamber advantage, and it's the main event of the evening. Introducing partners from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 323 pounds, the Titan, Jack Strider.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our main event. And making his way to the ring right now, the Titan, Jack Strider.
Former champion for all of less than 5 minutes. But we'll ignore that for now, as the Titan is here to make a statement here at our main event here tonight.
Indeed. Remember what's at stake. The winner will be the last man to be released from their pod at the Elimination Chamber. And the loser of this match will be entry number 1.
He's going to have to face the inevitability of this man.
Yeah, hey look, the shit a parade. I see it watching me float, my back on the ropes, I'm coming for change. I put the money on me, and if I was you, I would do the same. You watch on the rise of a king. I work like a champion, I need a ring. Yeah, I need a ring. You know what it is, this shit a parade.
And his opponent, from Peoria, Illinois, weighing in at 252. He is the coach of SWW, the inevitable
And if you know the words, and if you know the lyrics, feel free to sing along as the coach, Trey Mercer, makes his way into the ring looking for that elimination chamber advantage.
Indeed so. He wants to be world champion. He's been facing this for a long, long while. And this is the greatest start as any to chasing that dream.
The opportunity is right in the palm of his hands. And he can make it count right here tonight.
Men in the competition already counted him out. But here, the crowd in Dallas is loving them, the coach. And it's time to get in the game.
It's time to lock in with the inevitable Trey Mercer going up against the Titan Jack Strider. I can't think of a better matchup than this to be our main event. And thank you all for joining us here in this explosive episode of Adrenaline.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hype, and all that before you leave off here tonight in our main event. Here we go, baby. Let's do it.
Darnell calling for the bell, and Jack Strider and Trey Mercer are meeting in the ring, and they're looking to stare each other down and face off with the lockup.
And they don't call Jack Strider the Titan for nothing. Look at the size of that man.
Pushing Trey Mercer like it was nothing, but Trey Mercer looking to fight back in this collar and elbow, and shoves Jack Strider just the same, and into a clothesline.
Showing that I'm not just no pushover, I'm here to make it count. But Jack Strider was not having any of that.
Jack Strider taking the advantage of Trey Mercer right now, a double stomp right to the abdomen. That is a tall man to be doing a double stomp right onto Trey Mercer, and running up with a series of strikes into a hip toss by Trey Mercer. Standing senton into another one. Can we make it a trifecta? Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can indeed. He's going up to the
middle rope, going into a splash, into a headbutt. Excuse me.
He's going into that cover.
The kick out of one is Jack Strider. Into a running basement lariat. A well-placed shot by Trey Mercer.
Indeed so. Mercer getting on that offensive. He's going to keep on the pressure.
Into a spine buster.
Now with Jack Strider igniting Genesis, starting that whole faction, he's been on a rampage throughout the roster, trying to get what he thinks is rightfully his, the World Heavyweight Championship.
With the backing of Bruno and his two proteges, his two I guess you could call them minions if you want to be brutally honest. Austin Zero and Sheldon Tremblay. One of them being a former student of Trey Mercer.
Yeah, indeed so. The prodigy Sheldon Tremblay. At the end of the day, all this man Jack Strider cares about is loyalty. And he got him with those two, it seems.
It's funny how much loyalty can give you when someone has your spot in the elimination chamber and you decide to package them out of the way.
Indeed so. Oh my goodness.
Stepping onto Strider's back into that seated senton. And now, a little gator roll. Lifting up Jack Strider. Lifting that top.
Oh my goodness. A little strawberry jam on his face, but it ain't hurt him. Not one bit. He's showing off his strength. He's showing off his power.
Chicken face into a chicken wing face buster.
He's going into that CF.
Jack Strider in the center of the ring, in a world of hurt, finds his way out with the elbow placed right into the face of Trey Mercer. And now Trey Mercer going in with the maneuvering into a dragon sleeper and locking it in with his large bicep, wrapping around the neck of Jack Strider. But no, Jack Strider pulling his way out and with knees placed right into the forehead of Trey Mercer. And now into a submission of his own, into a sleeper. Rear naked choke.
Both men, their arms extra big, but able to get out of each other's holds.
That is a lot of pressure when those massive biceps are around your neck. And it knocks and it can cut the wind right out of your lungs. And now we got some well-placed strikes coming from Jack Strider.
But no! The coach! It's time to get in the game, sucker!
With the burst of energy, throwing out the challenge from Jack Strider.
Chopping him.
You're making hamburger meat with all this meat, with all this tenderizing.
He's steady giving him the beats by Dre. He's continuing the onslaught.
Jack Strider is in the corner with no way out, and Trey Mercer has him locked in there. Crosses him right into the turnbuckle. Did you hear how loud that chop was?
I felt it. I smelt it, and I very much dealt with that. Oh my goodness.
Henry, I could practically taste it. And here we go. Rolling scoreboard, but no, Jack Strider caught the ropes just in time. And now into that looks to be a basement European uppercut. What a maneuver. Jack Strider pushing Trey Mercer off.
Oh, and the Titan. Just kneeing him. Oh my goodness.
Those some devastating, well-placed knees right into the abdomen of Trey Mercer, and Trey Mercer trying to fight his way,
Oh my God!
Trying to find his ring awareness, trying to get close to the ropes, and he looks like he might have gotten the ropes just in time. And now Jack Strider looking to wrench his arms back. And Stop the chest of Trey Mercer right into the canvas. And a well-placed boot to the back. A socket kick right into the back of Trey Mercer. And now
oh my
God! Practically almost dislocating Trey Mercer's arm with that arm breaker, but no! Trey Mercer is fighting his way with a well-placed elbow to the midsection. And forearm after forearm after forearm. Trey Mercer on the offensive. We are taking Strider back into the corner.
This is for the advantage for the Elimination Chamber. Both of these men have to go all the way with this. No stopping, no bread, no water, just meat on meat action, baby!
My God! A beautiful back suplex. Trey Mercer's thinking of the top rope.
To the top rope. Oh my goodness!
Splash!
Going in.
And the kick out at 2 is Jack Strider.
Oh my goodness.
What a main event to end things here in Dallas. This has been an explosive adrenaline. Don't you agree, Henry?
I agree. No matter whether you love, hate, or these men, this is a clash for the ages here in your main event tonight.
A clash of two of what could be two of the best professional wrestlers.
Oh
my God!
What in the world?
Jack Strider taunting with the advantage, looking for a well-placed knee.
Wait.
Trey Mercer finds his way out of it into a German suplex.
He's going for a second one.
Will we get the trifecta into another German suplex?
And the coach is getting excited.
The coach is fired up. Springboard into another basement elbow, into a basement European uppercut that misses, and no!
Oh no. Oh my God!
A well-placed choke slam right in the middle of the mat, and Darnell is so close.
Oh my
into
goodness!
a 2 count.
Trey,
And Jack Strider could. Jack Strider eyeing Darnell, not agreeing with that count. Hip toss by Trey Mercer.
You gotta stop worrying about the ref and just play your game.
You can't slow down Trey Mercer by arguing with the ref. Because he's gonna keep firing at you with multiple shots. And now Jack Strider returning in favor.
Oh my goodness. Oh!
A well-placed running knee right into the face of Trey Mercer, and now locks up. Going for a spine buster into the pin.
2.
Ooh, and a 2.9. So close, but no cigar. Jack Strider thought he had that one.
He very much thought so. But
Jawbreaker
isn't it.
Trey Mercer launching Jack Strider, lifting him up to the top turnbuckle. A well-placed punch right into
goodness!
a Hurricanrana and Frankensteiner.
Big boy is high flying.
And now, what looked to be a shoulder check gets blocked out of the way by Jack Strider, and now Jack Strider has Trey Mercer up against the ropes. And a choking him right in the mat, and now slamming right in the canvas.
The strength of Strider is very uncanny. He's looking for another one.
Trey Mercer scouting his way out of that maneuver, and now Fireman's carry.
Oh my goodness.
Into a well-placed side slam. Trey Mercer. What could you be thinking here? Running European uppercut. And now bouncing off the ropes into a double axe handle.
Strider tried to dodge that, but the reach of Trey, the determination was unsurmountable against that odds.
Look at this! Jack Strider caught in a tree and throw! When was the last time we ever see something like this? A precarious situation from Jack Strider!
And Trey talking that smack.
And no! Maneuvers out of the way, does Jack Strider!
Oh no!
And laying down Trey Mercer right into the mat! And so close, oh my god, 2.9 from Trey Mercer.
I think a lot of people in this arena thought that was it. But
Trey
Trey's still in the
Mercer
fight.
kicking out of Hell's Fury, and no, Jawbreaker to Strider. Running up into a full force. And Jack Strider kicking out of the full force lariat.
That was one of Trey's best shots. What is it going to take? He's thinking.
Both men kicking out of the best weapon in each other's arsenal, and now we're lining up. It's
what the heck? It's the Prodigy.
It's Sheldon Tremblay.
Now, what is he doing? Oh, come on.
And Trey sees Tremblay at ringside.
He doesn't want to attack his former student.
But no, Jack Strider taking advantage of the situation, lifting Trey Mercer into another Hell's Fury! And Sheldon Tremblay looking on.
Not like this.
Dang it!
Here's our winner of the contest by pinfall, Jack Strider.
I can't believe this! Jack Strider was Sheldon Tremblay at his ringside, and taking advantage of the situation, putting down Trey Mercer for the Hell's Fury, and now he has secured the last entry out of the Elimination Chamber.
I'm sick to my stomach.
And now Jack Strider with Sheldon Tremblay walking off into the sunsets.
What is up, everybody? Thank you guys so much for coming out to another episode of Adrenaline here. Thank you guys for supporting everything we do on the channel, whether that be the new WWE Universe mode that I've been doing for Raw and SmackDown, of course Rush as always, and then our flagship shows Adrenaline and Blitz. We are almost done setting everything up for 2K26 to get officially moved over there. Sinister Intent is coming very, very soon. That is going to be our first 2K26 show. We're having to mod the entire arena, get all that set up, and we'll be good to go. And after Sinister, we're going to be really cranking a lot of content out here on the channel. So I can't thank you guys enough, not only for your support here, but for your patience as well. There's been a lot going on behind the scenes with me in my life personally, and things are kind of calming down now, so I'm ready to rock and roll and get things back, pumping out content as much as I can. Of course, thank you to everybody supporting us on Patreon and YouTube. Without you guys, I cannot do this. It is literally impossible for me to put the amount of time it takes to do all this content together without your guys' financial support through Patreon and YouTube. So as always, thank you guys so much for that. Your crowdfunding makes this channel, this content possible. And we cannot wait to get things up and rolling again on a more steady basis here for you guys. We're pumped about it. We're excited about it. And we hope you are too. We've got one more episode of Blitz before Sinister Intent, and then we should be all set up and ready to get things situated for 2K26 moving forward. Once again, thank you guys for coming out to the show. Thank you guys for enjoying our content, for sharing the content, for commenting on the videos, for showing up at our live streams, liking the videos, all that stuff. It just helps us more and more expand the Virtual Wrestling Network. Much love, you guys. And we'll see you guys very, very soon for more content here on the Virtual Wrestling Network.